Okay, so let's talk about macro splits. So what macro split is best? How much do you need of each macronutrient in your diet? So first of all, there is no best. Everyone is different and everyone has different preferences of what they like to eat and what they don't. So just find what works for you, and that is the best for you. This can change time to time, which we're going to discuss in a minute, but just find what works for you. Don't worry about anybody else. All of them have their benefits, whether it's high carb, low carb, or extremely one version or the other. They all have benefits. It's just whether it suits your lifestyle and your personal diet kind of preferences. Again, just got to find what suits you. Try things. Try a low carb, try a high carb, try a balanced approach. Try all these things, give them a go. See what suits you, see what suits your lifestyle, your timetable, your work schedule, all these things. And then once you find what suits you, dieting should feel pretty easy because it fits in with your life. And you can change it to suit you. You don't have to be low carb forever. You don't have to be high carb forever. You can balance it out, deciding on what time of the year it is, how you're feeling, all these things. Christmas, you don't want to be low carb at Christmas because there's bread, there's crackers, there's potatoes, there's Yorkshire puddings. You don't want to be low carb there. Then you can switch it and change how you see things. In summer, you might want to be a bit lower carb and focus a bit more on a bit of low carb diet because it's hot. You want to have salads and meat and stuff like that. So allow yourself to change between different approaches. Don't get kind of stuck to one thing and feel like you have to be like that forever. So what macro splits are there? So high carb, low fat. So we've worked out our protein amount here, which is about 30%. And then we've got a high carbohydrate here, low fat up there. Again, this might suit you. You might think, yes, I love carbohydrates. I love bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's going to work great for you. If not, you might want to go for the other approach, which is just low carb, high fat. Again, our protein is pretty similar again because it's worked off our body weight. We've then got a high amount of fat over here. If you prefer avocados, eggs, oily fish, these things are going to work great for you. So have this. As long as your overall calories are within your targets, that's all well and good. That's fine for you. And then you've got a balanced approach. This is where I would start if I was you. Start with a nice balanced approach around 30 to 35 of each, 30 to 35% of each macronutrient, and see how you get on. See what you like, see what you prefer. You might find yourself tilting towards higher carb or higher fat, and then you can figure out what you like. It's all about finding out what suits you and what you prefer. Thank you. Hopefully you found that useful. Feel free to leave any comments below and I'll get back to you as fast as I can.